And welcome to another exciting episode of
Feel It Real Fun.
My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
And today...
It's looking really dark.
Well...
Hello.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. We'll move in and fade away.
It's Friday, people. Yay!
Yeah.
It's Friday here. It might be Thursday or Wednesday, wherever you are, especially if you're in West Virginia. So...
Not Wednesday.
Oh, you never know. All right. Hey, it
Hello.
says we are live now. We've got 6 viewers, according to this. Bringing up the comments so we can
Peter
see
Rundle,
your comments today.
Joe, Hyers.
It's Friday, people.
Whoa.
Good Lord, stop.
It's Friday here.
This is not good. Stop.
Okay.
Why did that happen? Look at this.
know.
We can see ourselves live
Is
on
it
this
still
one.
live? That was weird. That.
No, yeah, we're watching ourselves live. Okay, tell you what,
Can
we're
you
going to shut that
stop
off.
it?
Because
Yeah.
that's going to suck up all of our data bandwidth. All right, so we're going to have fun trying to do comments today. We'll figure out what happened.
Yeah,
As
we'll
usual,
somehow
look
go
at
like
that.
this.
Sexy.
Hi, Ginny, Peter Rundle, James.
I look like a bald priest
Kay.
combined with Wayne Dyer. And who's the bad guy in that James Bond movie spoof? It was the spoof on Dr. No? It's for Austin Powers.
No.
Right? Anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay, today we're going to do a recap of the 18-inch adventure. We've had a really good week with this.
Yeah. Hi, Leah.
And tell you
Molly.
what. So, real quick, let's do our housekeeping. Visit us at freeneville.com. If you haven't signed up for our email list, here's the deal. We will send you 1 email a day. If that kills you, leave the show now. Right? Seriously, 1 freaking email a day. It'll send you to an article, and by the way, you get like 5 days of free goodies the first 5 days, as well as the daily email. So you get 2 emails for the first 5 days, and then after that, you get 1 email a day forever, and until you decide to leave, which some people do. That's all right, because...
I don't get that.
Oh, they love vision boards and affirmations, and they send us nasty emails saying, "Why do you pick on other things?"
And why aren't you
Because they
more
don't work.
professional?
Yeah.
Next week,
Oh,
maybe
wait till you
the
see
week
what
after.
Victoria
We've got
does.
some ideas.
So, freeneville.com, get on the email list, and by the way, if you like the email list, if you're already on it, hit some things, show the people that we have a lot of fun and so on. So, that's it. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. See, look. There's people on the email list.
Cool.
That are here. Look at that. There's even more. All right, thumbs up. So, quick, tiny slice summaries, and we've got a letter to read today. I'm going to actually pick this up. So,
Yeah, because on Monday or Tuesday we were talking about maybe it was even last week, of possibly doing different subjects in a way, Monday, Thursday, and sort of doing a recap, but it's not just like a boring recap of the 4 days. Yeah. We're actually zooming in on
boring, shoot us.
We're working on someone's request email and sort of tying in the 4 days so you can see how it works. So it'll be cool.
So go to feelitrealfun.com if you want to. And if you check out episode 51, you're going to see where we introduce the secret of the 18-inch adventure.
20 if you're fat.
20 inches if you're fat.
Yeah.
Just be clear about that.
Oh, well, it
number 2.
just says 20.
Right. So, episode 52, getting comfortable with what is in the 18-inch adventure. Remember we explored what is. And it's not about, I'm perfectly happy being single, so now I can be perfectly happy being married. No, that's not it at all. So, if you've ever thought that...
I want to recap on that because I don't actually remember that one.
Yeah, we'll go to episode 52, and we'll talk about it today. If we can squeeze it in before we have to go to the puppy park, yay! Harry, join us. Episode 53, we used the 18-inch adventure to eliminate failure.
Yep.
We said it was in 4 easy steps, but it really comes down to, are you making complete journeys? Because if you're not making complete journeys, you will spin out. Okay? Yeah. And finally, episode 54, yesterday, how to put it on autopilot, creating a habit of this, but not making it something to do.
Yeah.
Right? So, good stuff. And so with all of that brought in, we'll be touching base on that. Victoria's going to start reading a letter from DSC.
Yeah, an email in our inbox today. To date, the only...
I look like a floating head. Look at that.
You
like,
do.
A bit of black background. It look like she's channeling me.
To date, the only way I've been able to improve my finances is by spending less than I bring in from my paycheck. I suspect the reason for this is what amounts to the consistent usage of the poverty statement. We don't have the money to cover buying this, so we'll have to wait until we can save enough to do so.
This is going to get good.
Yeah. I'm considering using my available credit as a way to create abundance by eliminating that statement. The thought being, I'll be able to act as though I do have the money I'd like to have, and over time I'll be able to eliminate the constant poverty statement of, we can't afford it. The only way I've been able to improve my finances is through spending less than I bring in. While that is sound practice from the real world financial crowd, it leaves absolutely no room whatsoever for God to show himself through the use of imagination. Thank you for your help and consideration.
All right. Quick 2-3 little side notes just to bring these in.
Yeah.
And then I think we're going to let Victoria have the first swing at the bat. DSC's been studying the law of attraction for about a decade. Notice in the middle there was an act as if approach.
What was that? I'll be able to act as if I've got
right?
money. Yeah.
And the focus was on changing the statement. Okay, so we're going to have some fun with this. In other words, if I use my line of credit, I can change my statement. And we're going to really have some fun here. DSC, thank you so much for writing us today.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's nail this.
Yeah.
And let's do it. So.
Well, the first thing, as soon as I read, while it's sound practice from the financial crowd, it leaves absolutely no room whatsoever for God to show himself through the use of imagination.
That was DSC's letter.
That was in his email. And he's just like, he's shut the door. He's just like, he's so committed to the belief that I've got to earn every penny I make. So how can I save more by spending less? And it's not going to come in any other way. And it was just like, whoa, you've shut the door. It can come from so many other places, but it's like he's not allowed. So through that statement, he's not allowing his imagination or using his imagination. Yeah, sorry, he's lowering down. To create what he wants.
I'm back.
So that was the first thing that struck me.
So. My mom's family is Italian. They didn't know this. They pretended they were German. So being Italian, these things got to move. And if I hold on to the laptop, it's going to get messy. Okay? So I'm Italian, right? Actually, I just like moving. By the way, I can blame it on being Italian, right? Let's go back to yesterday's show. Or I can blame it on the fact I'm actually feeling something, so my body is moving, right? There goes a treat. Yeah. So let's really dive into this. So sound financial practice, spend less than you make.
Yep. Very analytical.
Yep. My buddy Steve, by the way, worth $24 million, right? Guess what he does?
Spends less than he makes.
Our friend Lance.
Yeah, he definitely does.
And he spends less than he makes.
Yeah.
Yep. What do?
We spend less than we make.
Right. This is really important because who are you in the world? Okay? When you get that you create value, and you will create more value, trust me. Okay? And again, we cover heaps of this. Today's email, by the way, was the first one in a series of 14 dealing with manifesting more money. If you missed it, too bad you missed it. Okay? Sign up now so you get it next week. Now, let's really nail this bugger, because if you're feeling like a wealth creator, if you're feeling like an investor, if you're creating someone that can make a difference in your life, in the world, if you're feeling like someone who can actually have more money in their life, think of it this way. If Victoria made $2 billion a year and spent $3 billion, what do you think her life would be like?
I don't know what I'd spend $3 billion on.
Anyway. She might have a nice car, but it would be a sucky time. You get it? Because the bill collectors are still going to come and take the nice car, right?
Yeah.
Which
instantly jumped out when he said, "I'm going to use my available credit to create abundance."
So I stopped making this statement. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's bounce around a little bit more.
Yeah.
Neville taught what? Words are the secret. Okay, what you say is the secret.
No,
doing endless affirmations every day is the secret.
Oh, right, okay.
Right?
I was wondering what you were talking about there.
Yeah, watch Victoria. By the way, remember this 18-inch adventure thing? You notice she did not go down into her belly and agree with me. I don't care what she says. Ever. Okay? What I care is where it's coming from. Because if it's coming from here, okay, I know we're in a place of, this morning she was telling me something and she was holding her breath. She was basically doing this. And I said, "You're holding your breath." And she goes, "Right." And then she comes back and Victoria shows up.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in talking with this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's oscillation, reverb. Okay, not worth talking to. I want to talk to her. Okay, she starts down here. Okay, boom, right? So, words are the secret. We talked about this yesterday. The head and the heart.
Yeah.
This is what I think, and I feel strongly about it. So, no, that ain't how it works. I figured it all out. If I spend money, I can think differently and say something different.
Yeah.
Okay, not it.
Yeah.
Neville says feeling is the secret. There's 3 things in feeling. Study all the lectures. Study the stories. Neville talks about 3 things. There's an emotion, right? When she's not here, the house is empty.
Yeah.
That's an emotion. Okay? Feeling the happiness of being married. That's an emotion. When my friends look at us and they go, God, you guys are a gorgeous couple. There's an emotion, right? There's also sensation. I'm currently touching her someplace.
Yeah.
Not very high. Below the monitor. Okay. Yeah, they can think what they want.
Okay.
You guys have dirty minds. You imagine that, right? There's sensation. You get it? There's emotion, there's sensation, right? That's all in the heart. But there's this knowing. Do you get that I know that I create wealth and value in people's lives? Do you get that I know she does? That's why we're here. Okay? If somebody wanted to come on the show as a special guest and they didn't get this, they wouldn't be on the show. Right? Here's the thing. So we've got principles to live by. Okay? How much money do I got? How much money do I spend? I've got 10, I'll invest 3. I'll spend 5. That'll give me 2 left over. Yeah, you get it. You can use the head for that. That's the head's job. The head's job is to live according to principles. Principle, feel it real, right? Know what you want. Construct a scene and discover the feeling that would imply you already have it. Enter the state akin to sleep. Do the segment intending. Collapse to a point. You can look up segment intending on Free Neville. You get it? Head stuff, principles. These are the principles we follow.
Yep.
We've got other ones, right? But that's just a real quick set of 4. There's a whole bunch more in the Feel It Real Power Pack Crest commercial, right? And on the website, okay?
Yeah.
Free. Read it, okay?
Yeah.
So you get it? But you've got to be willing to make this journey down to the 3rd thing that Neville talks about, which is knowing it is done, knowing the truth about you. We're here in this world of experience to what? To know imagination. You get what she does every day? You get what we do on the program every day?
Yeah.
We discover imagination. We discover what we are. So, it's not about spending money you don't have to stop a statement that you don't need to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, I can just feel it.
Yeah, watch her.
Yeah.
She's following along. Statement, say something. And then she goes, oh, yeah. It's not about that. It's about this feeling thing, this knowing the truth about you, the truth of how this works. Okay, literally, whatever your situation is, you manifested it by feeling certain about something. Okay? If you feel certain using, I'll just call them sound financial principles, life will be a lot easier. Doesn't mean you need that. Again, there's a lot of stories where Neville says, there are these 2 ladies, right? You'll get this email in a couple weeks if you're on, right? There are these 2 ladies, and the 2 ladies both wanted to manifest financial security, and he said, feel financially secure. Oh, that's nice. No. Feel it.
Yeah.
Okay? Abdullah slammed the door on Neville because Neville was doing this.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
Boom.
Yeah.
Neville goes, all right, I won first class.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
This is the fun, guys.
Yeah.
Okay? Head, heart, belly. The head just wants to think it out. What do I want? What don't I want? How can I do it? Use the head. Use it for sound principles. By the way, let's just totally rewrite the email for relationships. Ready? I'll just do the last sentence. Hold on. I'll be right back. You entertain everyone?
And now we have today's special speaker to ask a question about relationships.
All right. The only way I've been able to improve my relationships is through taking a shower and
Putting on deodorant.
Putting on deodorant. Thank you. Personal hygiene. So,
He loves his hygiene.
I love my hygiene. While that is sound practice in the real world relationship crowd, it leaves absolutely no room whatsoever for God to show himself through the use of imagination. By the way, we all know people who are well-groomed and lonely.
Yeah.
We all know people that are well-groomed and the women run from them. Okay?
To the other
Right?
side of the world.
You get it? By the way, we get the emails, seriously.
Yeah.
And we're not poking fun at anyone, we're poking fun at patterns.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
back. So, get this, okay? I could not take a shower and be all scraggly, and she might still like me. Okay? It's also, I can be a nice guy, but to be a loving husband. Okay, a nice guy is, what does a nice guy do? A nice guy does something that he enjoys that makes her feel good. And we could isolate here all day, but knowing I'm a loving husband, you get it? That's a different...
Knowing I'm a loving wife,
Yes.
I would tell you to go and have a shower.
Yeah, you stink. I don't want to do the nasty with you because it's nasty.
Yeah.
Right? Get it?
Yeah.
So Neville says this is going to happen naturally. It's going to happen so naturally, you're going to be tempted to say, oh, that would have happened anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, that's not really a success because anyone can do that. I got that yesterday, okay? Stuff like that is just stupid, okay? It doesn't mean the person is stupid. But when you take your successes and you go, oh, well, anyone could do it, that would have happened anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
You're slamming the door in the other direction, right?
It's like you're taking all the power away from you.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because here's what happens. Oh, anyone could have done that because of this, this, and this. You get it? We just went back up to Headville. We don't even feel up. Yeah. Come down a little bit more. Well, maybe I did. Come down a little bit more. It's like, you know what? This is my new way of life. Okay? By the way, if you've been imagining crap for a long time, odds are today you're dealing with what?
Crap.
Bruce pooped on the floor last night.
He did.
You know what we do?
He's only a young puppy, though.
We clean it up.
Yeah.
Okay? Might happen once a week, might happen twice a month.
Yeah.
Okay? But we clean it up and we're training him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know, it may happen overnight. It may take a while. Okay? But if you go, this ain't working,
Yeah.
and you feel that, right? You go, is it working? No. Okay? And you drop to here and you really drop in your belly. This doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay? You're game over.
Yeah. Yeah. You've
Okay.
taken sucked that down into your belly.
Yeah, you've done the 18-inch adventure into hell versus using this for what it can be used for. Again, Neville says, good, bad, and different. This can be used for all three, okay? Crazy people use it for the crazy. Sane people use this for sane. Loving for loving. So, what do you want to toss in, babe? We can't look at comments all that
I would
well.
have loved to have seen comments.
Yeah,
But,
sorry about that. I don't know why. What happened on the other iPad, the video automatically loaded, so you'd be hearing us, and that just wouldn't be fun. So we'll fix that for next week. We'll find out what Facebook changed again.
Yeah.
So we see some comments. I tell you, I'll do a quick squint.
Yeah, you're better at it than me.
Zarar. Hey, guys. Nice to see you, Zarar. Barbara's here. Joe. The trauma of Bruce losing his huevos is too much for me. Yeah. Bruce, you lost your huevos, buddy.
Huevos.
Huevos rancheros. So,
Can we see previous ones?
No, let's not do that.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be
Sorry.
squinting at the screen for 5 minutes because we're
Okay.
going to see 3. All right. So, quick recap. By the way, we didn't hit the act as if. Don't act as if. Okay?
Yeah.
So go to freeneville.com. In the search bar, type in quotes, act as if, quotes, okay? Check out some of the stuff we've got there. 2, remember, feeling is the secret. It isn't the words. Okay, by the way, we all know people that say things like, I love you, thank you for the socks. Okay? It's not the words, okay? Here's the thing. If you're going to insist... By the way, I used to teach it that the words were important. The words are important to the degree that they enhance communication. The words are not important when it comes to creation. If you notice your inner dialogue, don't ever change it, okay?
Yeah.
Notice your inner dialogue or your inner conversation so you can tell what state you're in. Change the state, you change your inner conversations. And your state is what? Feeling. What do you feel is real? You get it?
Well, it's funny, it's a lot of these things, because I remember hearing that years ago about you've got to verbalise what you want, Or I even remember
I
someone
won $1
saying,
million.
write it down because that's bringing it through the into the third dimension or something from out there.
Sure.
But
It activates 27 different muscles.
Yeah,
when you write
so you
something
could
down.
look at it superficially, like, well, not superficially, but say that. But then I suddenly thought, like, for some people it might work. Because I know for me...
What actually works, I got to interrupt that, is that did it get you in your belly?
Exactly, I was going to say
Yes.
that when you write something down, did it come from here? It's through the heart, and then, oh wow, down to the belly as and after you've written it.
By the way, share your story. We talked about your story this morning. This is
This
really good.
was actually very
Pay attention
pertinent
to
to
the
this.
whole thing. This is good.
So this was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Met a guy here who lived in the UK. He was on holiday, and I decided, we decided we were in love, and he either had to come here. Long story short was, okay, Vic's going to go over there. So he went back off his holiday, and we were talking, and it was like, okay. And it felt really overwhelming because at that point in my life, I was, my source of income was doing markets. So some were quite big markets, but there was limited income. So I was...
Crafty bits at the market.
Yeah, I was doing craft. So there was limited resources. I had no savings. And also I was renting a house. I had a dog, I had a cat, I had all my furniture.
All of the worldly problems.
And so all of a sudden I remember at the time, really overwhelmed. And it was just like, I just want to be there. But there's all this, okay, what are all these things that I need to look at, like just create, like check off basically. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to write a list of all the things that I need to do. And it wasn't like a wish list or any, because there was none of that. It was just like, all right, I need to go there. So it was like a strategy. Let's just write down what I need to, like you do even with chores around the house.
Notice how she gestures.
Yeah. So wrote everything in the list, and then just was, I knew I was going, so it was just like, okay, what's the next thing to do? So just glanced at my list. Oh yeah, organise a passport, for example. I didn't even have a passport, a current one. So it was like all of a sudden mayhem to try and get all this done, and it didn't leave time, which is actually an interesting point. So many things on the list, and I knew I wanted to be there within 2 weeks or whatever it was, 10 days. And with so much to do, the head couldn't even get involved because it was a bit like, okay, what's next? Right, go and do it. And it was just like taking action on each thing in the list as it needed done.
So let me clarify this.
Yeah.
So you made a list.
Yeah.
So you took everything and you went chunk, chunk, chunk,
Yeah.
chunk, chunk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So she took the head, used it for its purpose. Next.
Yeah. Next. Started just getting on with doing all the bits.
Started doing the bits,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Heart wants to feel
Yeah.
sensations, emotions.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I going to do today? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to, get the dog at home, get the cat at home, put the crap in storage.
Yeah. Yep.
Boom, boom,
Wind
boom.
up.
Get it?
Wind up my
Watch how
legs.
she moves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch how
So there's
she
all of
moves.
this.
Got the head
And,
done. Got the heart and body involved. Okay.
One of the last things on the list, which I hadn't even thought of, was the money for the ticket. And it was like, I'd done all this stuff, and done all these other things, and then it was suddenly like, oh, I need the money for the ticket. Oh wow! It was like
She
I
already got rid
hadn't
of the dog.
Yeah, I know. And
She got rid of
stored
the
my
cat.
furniture.
She put the furniture in a box.
Moved to
Get
my
it?
brother's. Can I just stay here for a week?
get
and
it?
drop me at the airport. And also like, oh shit, where do I get? Excuse me, the
money.
for the ticket.
All right. How many of you are waiting for the money before you do anything? How
Yeah.
many are waiting for the money? That's my
Yeah.
excuse. If I had the money, I would get rid of the dog, the cat, put my crap in storage. If I had the money, I'd take action.
And thank God I didn't probably listen to any of my family, because I'm sure all my family was saying,
Or you-
Vic's lost the plot. She hasn't got any money. She's ditched her home.
You get it?
Oh, and yet I just knew. There was
I
knew.
just knew.
Yeah.
Watch her. She's
Yeah.
the whole time she's talking. It's not just I just knew I am doing this. She's not
Yeah.
just going I just knew I'm doing
No.
this. Her whole body's going.
It was-
I just knew. You get it. The belly's involved.
It
See
really
it?
was. as crazy as it really was like I was already there. It really was. In that
Watch
week,
her.
I don't remember much of everything I achieved, did.
Yeah, she was already there.
But every night I was talking to him, and I was already there.
In
He was
consciousness,
telling me what he
she's
was
there.
doing, preparing for me coming, and it was, yeah, it was huge. And the money, yeah.
Now here's the
Suddenly
good part.
remember, suddenly, so then it's suddenly like, oh, I've crossed everything off. Money, oh my God.
Now watch this.
But then well, really, it went straight back up to the head because it's suddenly like, oh, hang on. There was this guy that I lent $2,000 to, probably 10 years prior, who'd never come good with the money. And I thought, I'll just ring him and see. So,
By the way, notice where she just moved from. That wave came from her belly. She goes, I'll just ring him and see. She didn't go, I'll ring him and see. She didn't go, I'll ring him and see.
No.
You owe me money, pal.
No.
Okay? She came from her belly. I'll just ring him and see. Her belly moved her.
Yeah.
Right?
talk about bridge of incident.
Now watch this.
It was amazing. I rang him that night and said, gee, you owe me $2,000 and I really need it now. And he just said, Vic, I don't believe this. He said, today I went to the bank and got out $2,000 for my car because he was wanting to put a new motor in his car. And it was just, that just blew me away because he honoured it. He said, obviously, I'll be giving it to you. But just amazing how that day he'd got out the money, the $2,000. He owed me $2,000. My ticket was actually just under $2,000. It was just like, and that for me was just such solid confirmation of I'm there.
She moved in imagination to the point where she didn't just think about it.
Yeah.
She made her list.
Yeah.
She got it out of her head.
Yeah.
By the way, this doesn't mean make a list, it'll happen.
No.
Please don't
no.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing she did was she felt it.
Yeah.
I'm there. She felt the joy of like packing, the sorrow of packing, of getting the dog a home, of getting a cat, all these emotions and sensations. Hi, I'm here to get a passport. Why? Because I'm leaving in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? You get it? She's still feeling emotion and
I know,
sensations
'cause
around
it was an amazing, absolutely
it?
amazing
and it was,
experience for me.
and it was all driven from the belly. She let it drop down into the belly. I know I'm in the UK. She didn't walk around saying it.
No.
Okay, she's living being in the UK already. And off she goes. And she calls the guy, and the guy says, "You wouldn't believe this. I've got $2,000 sitting right here.
Today!
I got it out
Just
today."
Yeah.
You get
yeah.
it? By the way, how much value did you imagine moving to the UK would bring your life?
Oh,
You see,
No,
I don't even need a word.
yeah.
Do you need to know that was off the charts?
it was.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you get that you create value, your imaginal act creates value. It's not just about how can I take sand and turn it into silicone to make computer chips. That's one way. Okay? But really getting my life, you know what? I have enough value I'm going to the UK. You get it? She could have gone, I met the guy, we fell in love, he moved away, he's in a different country. Well, he's dating someone else now. That was 6 years ago. He blocked me on Facebook.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. I did it
Once
again.
you do it again.
I did it
right?
again. Yeah.
Head hard, boom, right?
Yeah.
She had the sensation, she didn't drop to the belly with it. By the way, that's also what I'm modeling out. Okay? She went into it and tried to stop me. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we're demonstrating a shortcut. We did this yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay? By the way, this doesn't mean that she never gets to do this again. We're humans, we'll all do it forever. I'll do it just to muck with the system.
But I'm glad I noticed it.
Yeah, you got it. She saw it today. Yesterday,
Yes.
watched yesterday's video.
Yeah.
I pointed out, and she's like, "What? Yeah, this is what you did. Oh my God, I did do that."
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Today, she did it, and she goes, "Stop it! Hold on! Did you see what I just did? I just did the pattern we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
You get it? This is advanced, cool stuff, gang.
Yeah.
Okay, this is way cooler than let's make a vision board and chant all day and burn rat tails or something." Right?
Yeah.
You notice she didn't do it that time. She went into her belly. She almost stopped. She went, boom, right?
Yeah.
Look at the replay. This is, By the way, this is what I do all day. Yeah, I walk around and I imagine lovingly, and I see people doing complete patterns, and I basically go, what would they be like if they completed that pattern? And suddenly they go, whoa, fuck, what happened? Yeah, you just lived life, pal. Probably the first time in about 40 years. Okay? Go forth and prosper. Right? Good fun. So, I'm sorry we couldn't read your comments today. We'll work that issue out for Monday. It's our Friday, it's your Monday. So, quick recap. Get on the email list on freeneville.com if you're not. Okay, seriously. I mean, I answer people's questions, and I notice they're not on the email list. And I just go, look, seriously, get on the fucking email list. Okay? Did I swear? Absolutely. Why? Because I am really into creating freedom. And if you don't have a drip feed, if you're not eating 3 meals a day, your sessions, if you're not having a plan every day, some food coming in, like this is why we send out the email every day. It's food.
Yeah.
Right? You guys can feed us, we can feed you. But if you don't have the food and you're in the pantry, that's the email, and you're not doing your sessions every day, 3 meals, okay, you will die. Okay? In other words, you'll go back to sleep. So do 3 sessions a day like we talk about in the packs and in the articles, right? Get on that daily email list. We give away a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we give away that many Neville Goddard lectures.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you printed them out, that'd be that much paper. We've done it.
Yeah.
Okay, kill a tree, print some Neville. And that's it. So visit us at freeneville.com, join us in Manifesting Mastery, get on the email list.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and I'm heading to the dog park.
Yeah. I'm
Have a
going
wonderful day, guys.
shop for Mum.
Yay!
Yay.
See y'all.
See ya.
freeneville.com.